Welcome to Fun Baseball's World Championship game. The Fun Classic is funtastic. The Detroit Tiger Sharks at the St. Louis Birdy Birds, and the Tiger Sharks will bat first. First baseman Kong is up first. He's a real slugger. He takes the first pitch. It's a ball. And here's the wind-up, the delivery, another ball. And here we go. The pitch and the swing. It's out of here, folks. A home run to lead off this Fun Classic. Detroit will be ahead now, 1-0 early. Second baseman Martinez comes up. He's a good hitter, and he singles, and he'll be on first base. Represented by the orange square there. He's on first base. Shortstop Campbell is up next. And here comes the pitch. And the swing. And it's a hit. And he's going to stretch it into a double. So we're going to have a runner on third. And a runner on second. Detroit Tiger Sharks having a great start to this Fun Classic. Powell steps up. He's a good slugger, third baseman. Powell. He's going to swing. And he hits it into the center field where Rogers will play it, but the runner will score from third base. And the second baseman, he will advance also. The runner on second base, rather, advances. So we've got one out. And now Detroit's ahead 2-0 in this contest. Gibson, the left fielder's up. Good slugger. But he grounds it out to second base. Ground out to second. 2 outs in the inning. Mudd, the center fielder, comes in. Mudd swings and misses. Strike one. And now Mudd swings again, misses, strike two. With 2 outs, could the inning end right here for the half inning, rather? Can end right now. When he hits a single, Mudd will drive in that run. So we'll have a runner on first. The run comes in, 3-0 Detroit already. And Robinson, the right fielder's up. Here's the pitch. He swings and misses. Strike one. Here's the next pitch. Another swing and miss. Strike two. And Robinson will try here. Another pitch. And he is struck out. St. Louis pitcher and an ace pitcher, Perry, has just struck out the side here to end the half inning. Now we move to the bottom of the first. The St. Louis Birdy Birds at bat. First baseman Bud comes up. He's a good speedster. He takes a pitch outside for ball one. Here comes the next pitch. He swings and misses. Strike one. And now the next pitch. And he pops it up. The catcher will make the out. And now the second baseman, Rivers, will come up to the plate. He's a good slugger and he has speed. A double threat out there. And the first pitch, he hits it into the gap. He is stretching it all the way for a triple. Represented by the red. He's on third base. Now shortstop Brown. What can Brown do for you? Let's find out. The first pitch is a strike. Right down the middle. Didn't even try to swing at it. Now here's the next pitch. And he takes another strike. And here we go. He hits this one straight to the second baseman, Martinez, who will throw him out. And that's the second out of this half inning. Right fielder Hawk, a good slugger, comes up to the plate. Can he hit one out of the ballpark right now? Let's find out. Here in the Fun Classic, first pitch is a ball. And here's the wind-up, the delivery. And he hits this one a mile long. But it's foul. A foul ball. Foul ball. Not a home run. That one's foul. And now here's the next pitch. And he pops it up. The catcher's got it to end the half inning. Detroit is still up 3-0. As we'll move to the second inning. And we start the second inning with the Tiger Sharks up to bat. Their pitcher, Cook, will be batting here. Yes, pitchers will bat in the Fun Classic in the Fun Baseball League. Okay, here we go. First pitch is popped straight up to the catcher. A lot of that going around today. 1 out, 1 out. The catcher, Phillips, comes up, and he hits this ball foul. Someone from Port Huron, Michigan, visiting St. Louis for this game, has caught that foul ball. And now, here we go. The next pitch is hit into the gap, and he's going to stretch it to a double. Represented by the orange, we've got a runner on second. Now, we're at the top of the lineup again. First baseman Kong. He had a home run in the first inning. And here he is in the second inning. First pitch. He hits it a mile. It's a home run. 2-run homer. He's having the game of his life. 2 home runs already, and we're only in the second inning. Only in the second inning. So that clears the runner off second. 2 runs for Detroit in this half inning already. Martinez comes up, had a single back in the first. He takes a ball, and here's the next pitch coming. He hits this to the center fielder, Rogers. Will make the catch. Now the shortstop, Campbell, is up. He had a double in the first inning. Let's see what he can do here. He hits it back to the pitcher. The pitcher, Perry, will throw him out, but the damage is done. Detroit's up 5-0 in this Fun Classic. And St. Louis comes up to bat in the bottom of the second. Left fielder Anderson hits the first pitch for a single, represented by the red. Got a runner on first base. Now the center field, Rogers, comes up. He's made some catches in the outfield already today. He takes a ball. Now takes the ball inside. And now 2 balls on him. And the next pitch is hit a long way to left fielder Gibson, but the runner will be able to advance to second. So there's 1 out in the inning as third baseman White comes to bat. And he hits it to the left fielder Gibson, but this time the runner will not advance. 2 outs. And the pitcher, the ace pitcher, Perry, comes to bat, takes the ball outside. Now he swings, makes contact, and has a single. So we're going to have runners on the corners. Runners on the corners. Even this up a little bit. Okay. Represented by the red, St. Louis at bat with 2 outs. Stout, the catcher, comes up. Takes a strike. Here's the next pitch. Swings and misses. Strike 2. And this pitch is on the outside. Tried to get him to swing at some junk. He didn't do it. So that's a ball. 1-2 pitch. And he hits this one to the center fielder, Mud. And that ends the inning. Detroit still up 5-0 as we move to the third. And the Tiger Sharks at bat. Powell comes up, and he hits this one into the warning track, but Anderson is there to make the catch. 1 out in the inning. Gibson's up. He takes a ball. He's waiting for his pitch. And here's the next pitch. And he hits it to the shortstop, Brown, who throws him out. 2 outs. Here comes the center fielder, Mud. Like saying that. Mud. Okay. He hits this one into the gap. He's got a double represented by orange. We've got a Tiger Shark right there on second base. Now the right fielder, Robinson's up. He takes a strike. And the pitcher delivers. And Robinson makes contact. He's got a single. And once again, we've got runners on the corners in the Fun Classic. Did I say the Fun Classic is fantastic? Okay, here we go. Pitcher Cook is up. And he hits this ball foul. Yes, from Traverse City, Michigan. A fan is here visiting for this Fun Classic, and he's caught that foul ball from Traverse City, Michigan. And here's the pitch, and he hits it to the third baseman, White, who will throw him out and end the inning. Detroit has stranded 2 runners today in this inning. St. Louis is setting up the top of their lineup here in the third inning. Bud has incredible speed, but he hits this one to the right fielder. Robinson makes the catch there, easy. 1 out in the inning. And Rivers comes up. He's got a good combination as a slugger, and he has good speed. He had a triple in the first inning, and he hits this one in the gap, and look at him go. He's stretching it all the way for another triple. 2 triples in this game, represented by the red. We've got a runner on third base. They couldn't get him in last time. Can they get him in, get him home, and score that run? Brown is up. What can Brown do for you? He'll take a ball. And now he hits this one to the center fielder, Mud. But Rivers will be able to score. And the first run for St. Louis comes to pass right here in the third inning. And the big slugger, Hawk, is up for the Birdy Birds. Takes the ball. And here's the next pitch. Another ball. They are scared of Hawk. He can hit a home run. He's very dangerous. And here's the next pitch. Another ball. He's got 3 balls. Very close to walking here. And here's the next pitch. He hits it a long way. A long way. But it curls foul. Oh, a curl foul. That could have been a home run. That could have easily been a home run. And now, here's the next pitch. And he pops it up. The catcher's got it. Phillips makes the grab. And that's it. 1 run comes to pass for St. Louis, but they trail 5-1. And we move to the top of the 4th. Catcher Phillips is up to bat here. He takes a ball. Now here's the next pitch. And he grounds it out to second baseman Rivers, who throws him out. 1 out here as Kong will come up. Kong already has 2 home runs in this game. Can he get a third right here? He swings and misses. Strike 1. And here's the delivery. And the next pitch. And he grounds it out to the shortstop, Brown. What can Brown do for you? He can throw you out for out number 2. That's what he can do. Martinez up to bat. Takes the ball way outside. Now, ace pitcher Perry throws a strike right down the middle. The 1-1 pitch we are awaiting. And here it comes. And Martinez all over it for a single, represented by the orange. We've got a base runner. With 2 outs, and Campbell comes up, and he singles. So Detroit's trying a 2-out rally. We're going to put this guy on second, and we've got a guy on first. First and second for the Detroit Tiger Sharks. They're up 5-1 and trying to add more here in the 4th inning as a slugger comes up. Powell, he can hit a home run here and add 3 runs in the snap of a finger. And the pitch is outside for ball 1. Now he swings and misses, strike 2. Now it's strike 1, rather. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let me clear that up. And here he goes. The next pitch from this ace pitcher. St. Louis has the better pitcher of the 2 pitchers today. But not really showing it. But he's got plenty of time to show what he can do. And here comes the pitch. And he swings and hits it to Rogers in center field. That's the 3rd out of the inning. We will return for the bottom half of this 4th inning. Anderson's at bat for St. Louis. Here in the 4th inning, he grounds this out to the second baseman Martinez, who throws him out. 1 out in the inning so far for the St. Louis. Center fielder Rogers comes to bat. He takes a strike. He takes another strike. Now this pitcher for Detroit, Cook, is really cooking something up here. He throws a 3rd strike. He strikes him out. Right there you go. 2 outs in the inning. 3rd baseman White coming up to bat. Takes the ball. Now the next pitch, he fouls that one off. And now another pitch outside for ball 2. And Cook throws it right down the middle for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now he's throwing a curveball outside. We've got a full count. And here comes the payoff pitch. He swings and misses. Another strikeout. And Cook is really cooking something up today as Detroit leads 5-1 as we move to the 5th inning. Gibson is up for Detroit. Old Gibby is a slugger. And let's see what happens here. Ace pitcher Perry. The roundup, the delivery, and Gibson hits it a mile long. That's a home run. A home run for Gibson extends Detroit's lead to 6-1. Now, center fielder Mudd. He's up. He's a slugger also. Can he hit a home run also? Perry looks a little worried. And here's the pitch. And he hits it into the gap for a double, represented by orange. We've got a base runner on second base. Robinson's up, takes a ball outside. Here's the next pitch, right down the middle for a strike. And the next pitch barely misses the strike zone. That's called a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the next pitch, a swing and a miss. So we've got 2 balls and 2 strikes on Robinson here in the 5th inning. And he hits it to the left fielder, who will make the catch. That's Anderson. However, the base runner is allowed to advance. So we've got 1 out and a runner on third. The pitcher Cook comes up. And he singles and drives in that run. So we'll have a base runner on first, and Detroit goes ahead by another run, adding it up. That's 7-1. If you keep it track, Detroit's got the 7. St. Louis has the 1. Okay, now Phillips is up to bat. It's the pitch out for a ball, but they throw out the runner going to second. Oh, he tried to steal second. He got thrown out. That'll be the second out in the inning, but Phillips is still at bat. He's got 1 ball. No strikes, but Perry throws it right down the middle for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, the delivery. Phillips strikes it right down the first baseline. Bud is able to make a great play and grab it and tag first base. That's for the out. Third out of the inning. However, the damage is done. Detroit has scored twice in this inning. Perry comes to bat in the bottom of the 5th. The ace pitcher is going to try to get a hit here. He had a hit back in the second inning. Now, what can he do? He takes the ball outside. Here's the next pitch. He swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he makes contact, but he hits a pop fly to Robinson for the first out. Stout comes up, and he hits this one, fouls it off, and he comes back. Here's the next pitch. And he hits it up the first baseman line, right to the first baseman Kong for an easy out. 2 outs in the inning. As Bud, the speedsters up. If he could just get on base, you could show him some of that speed. He could show us some of that speed, rather. He takes a strike. Now he makes contact, hits it to the third baseman Powell, who will throw him out. A quick inning here, and we are headed to the 6th inning. Here we are. We're about to start the 6th inning. Detroit is up 7-1 over the St. Louis Birdy Birds. And Kong comes to bat. He's got 2 home runs in this game already, 2 for 3. And this one, he pops it up to the catcher. He can't hit a home run every time, even though he wants to. Martinez up. Takes a strike. Now the pitch is outside for a ball. And here comes that ace pitcher Perry, throwing the fastball for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the next delivery. And a ground out to the third baseman, White. He'll throw him out for the second out of the inning. Campbell is up, and he grounds it out to third also. Very quick half inning. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th. The double threat. Rivers is up to bat for St. Louis. He's got that slugger ability, but he's fast as a rabbit. Let's see. He grounds this one out to the shortstop, Campbell. Throws him out. 1 out in the inning here. St. Louis really needs to get something going. They are trailing badly at this point. Brown is up. What can Brown do for you? He grounds out to the third baseman, Powell. Out number 2. Hawk comes up. A good slugger. He's helped this team in the playoffs get to this point, get to the Fun Classic. Can he do something here? He hits this ball to the warning trap. That is the warning trap. Whatever. He catches the ball. Robinson catches the ball at the warning track. There we go. We'll be back with the 7th inning. Once again, Detroit is up 7-1. As we start this 7th inning, Powell, a good slugger, hits the ball a long way, but it will be caught by the left fielder, Anderson. 1 out in the inning. Gibson, big slugger, had a home run last time up. This time he takes a strike. Ace pitcher Perry trying to hold Detroit to no more runs in this game so they can try to make a comeback. And Gibson hits it to the shortstop. Brown, what can Brown do for you? He can throw you out. Out number 2. And now, Bud is up. Bud looking for a home run here. Swings and misses. Strike 1. The next pitch from ace pitcher Perry. He taps it into the outfield for a single. Represented by the orange. We've got a base runner. Now Robinson's up. Robinson would like to keep a 2-out rally going here in the 7th inning. But he hits it to the center fielder, Rogers, for the 3rd and final out. And we're headed to the 7th inning stretch. Everybody stand up and have a stretch. Anderson is up to bat. The bottom of the 7th. And he hits it in the gap for a double. Represented by the red. A runner on second. Straighten out that runner. Okay, there we go. Anyway, we're going to have a pinch hitter. Walker off the bench. Comes in, takes a ball. And pitcher Cook of Detroit throws the next pitch for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Walker. His first at-bat of this game, coming off the bench, trying to unite the team, trying to ignite a flame. That's what I meant. There you go. And a strike. For strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Walker swings, hits it in the gap for a double. And the run will score. And represented by red, Walker is on second base here as White. The 3rd baseman, White's up. He doubles. And another run scores. Represented by that red cube, as it were. The ace pitcher, Perry's up. He singles. Now we've got runners on the corners. Right like that. St. Louis. Big rally here in the 7th. How far can they go? Still no outs in the inning. As Stout comes up, takes a strike. Now he hits it for a single. That'll drive in another run. And we will have base runners on 1st and 2nd. Look at those base runners. And now, here we go. Top of the lineup, Bud fouls this one off. Now he takes a ball outside. Another ball outside. And pitcher Cook uses his trick pitch to get it in there for a strike. And here we go. The next one is a ball outside. So the full count. Bud is awaiting the payoff pitch. And it's outside. He has just walked. Now look at all these base runners. Look at all of them. Bases are loaded. And Rivers, the best player on the St. Louis squad, is up to bat. If he gets a grand slam, he can give St. Louis the lead. Right now, Detroit's ahead 7-4. So a grand slam will put St. Louis ahead. The ball is outside. Now, here comes the next pitch. And it's hit. And look at him go. Look at all these runs scoring. Rivers has just got his 3rd triple of the game. 3 runs batted in. We are tied 7 up. Brown is up to bat. What can Brown do for you? he can double and drive in the go-ahead run. Represented by red. Runner on second. St. Louis takes their first lead, 8-7. Still no outs in this inning. No outs. Detroit is in trouble here. And Hawk is up to bat. Hawk can hit up this ball a mile. And he swings, hits it to the right fielder, Robinson. That's going to be the first out here. But the runner advances to third. Runner advances to third. And here comes Anderson up for the second time in this inning. He got a double earlier in this inning. And he scored. And now he hits a single. Drive in that run. And represented by red. You've got Anderson at first. St. Louis up 9-7. Walker up for his second time in this game. Second time in this inning. Grounds out to first base. That's out number 2. The runner will advance to second. But 2 outs. White is up, hits it to the center fielder, Mudd. And that inning is finally over. A nightmare has put St. Louis ahead 9-7 in this fun classic. We move to the top of the 8th inning. Disaster struck. St. Louis scored 8 runs in the 7th to put themselves ahead 9-7. 9-7. Now, Cook is up to bat, takes a strike, takes another strike. Now swings and misses. 3 pitches and a strikeout for ace pitcher Perry. 1 out. Phillips, the catcher, is up. He hits this ball to left field. It will be caught by Anderson for the second out of the inning. Now Kong steps in. The slugger has 2 home runs already in this game. However, 2 outs in the previous 2 at-bats. Batting 2 for 4. And now he swings and he hits it a long way. It's gone, folks. His 3rd home run of this fun classic. That's awesome. And that brings Detroit a little bit closer. Now they're down 9-8. And Martinez steps in, takes a ball. Now he drives into left field for a single, represented by the orange. Right there, a base runner for the Tiger Sharks. Campbell comes in, first pitch, hits the gap. He's got a double. So we're going to have runners on second and third with 2 outs. Third baseman Powell steps in. He's got all kinds of power. A home run here could save the game for Detroit. But instead, he grounds out to the third baseman White. Third baseman White to end the inning. But Detroit gets 1 back. They're trailing by 1. This couldn't be more exciting. Don't go away. And here we move to the bottom of the 8th inning. A 1-run game here in the Fun Classic. The Fun Classic is fantastic. The ace pitcher Perry is up to bat. He takes a ball outside. Now he fouls this one away. A Tiger Shark fan visiting from Kalamazoo, Michigan, catches that foul ball. And here comes pitcher Cook of Detroit, throws a strike. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Perry swings and misses, a strikeout right there. First out of the inning. Now Stout, the catcher, steps in. The first pitch, he pops it up. The catcher, Phillips, catches it for out number 2. Now the speedster Bud, top of the lineup, is back up. He walked his last time up. And 0 for 3 otherwise. He's due for a hit. He takes a ball outside. Another ball. And Cook tries to throw a strike, but just misses outside. Ball number 3. Could he walk again? We'll find out. Here's the pitch. A strike. Cook is trying to get hot here and get out of this with no more runs scored by St. Louis. They've scored way too many, and most of them in that 7th inning. And Bud singles. And now Rivers, represented by the red. Don't forget, represented by the red. We've got a base runner right there. Okay, we're back on track. Rivers is up to bat. He's a slugger. He's got some good speed. Let's see what happens. And Rivers takes a strike. He's waiting for his pitch. Wants it right down the middle. I don't know if he's going to get it. But he singles. Rivers hits it. And Bud used that incredible speed to go to third base on this single. So having speed on your team is very important. Well, I don't know about being important. It's very helpful. Brown is up to bat. What can Brown do for you? We're about to find out. Takes a strike. But Rivers steals second base. So there, look at that. Second and third. 1 strike on Brown here with 2 outs. Now he takes a ball outside. And the pitcher, Cook of Detroit. His screwball is good for a strike. And now Brown just needs a single to drive in 2 runs, because you got 2 speedsters on the base path, as you were. He can score from second, is what I'm trying to say. Rivers can score from second. All Brown needs is some contact here, but he swings and misses, and the strikeout gets Detroit out of a jam. We're going to the 9th inning, a 1-run game. The Fun Classic is fantastic. And we move to the top of the 9th inning. Detroit trailing by 1 run. They've got a couple sluggers coming up in this inning. Maybe they can get a solo home run to tie this thing up. Maybe they both can get home runs and win the game, or at least take the lead. And we start with Gibson. He grounds it out to the first baseman, Bud. 1 out. Now, Mud is up, and he takes a strike. And now he fouls this one off. A Tiger Shark fan from Caseville, Michigan caught that ball. He's very happy to be at the Fun Classic. And now ace pitcher Perry throws just the most wicked pitch ever for strike 3. Mud had no chance on that one. Maybe it pays to have an ace pitcher. We've got 2 outs in the inning. And Detroit, getting desperate, sends in a pinch hitter, Thompson. This will be his first at-bat of the game. And he fouls off the ball. Tiger Shark fan from Alpena, Michigan caught that ball. Oh, he's giving it to his son. Okay. Now this ball's outside. Got 1 ball, 1 strike. On Thompson, his first at-bat of this game, coming in the 9th inning with 2 outs. And he singles. Represented by Orange, we've got a base runner for Detroit. The tying run is on first. Pitcher Cook is up. Doesn't take him long. He singles. So now, this runner will advance to second, and we've got another runner on third. So we've got two base runners for Detroit. The go-ahead run is on first. Now, catcher Phillips is up. Doesn't take him long either. First pitch, single. And now, look at this. Look at all these base runners for the Detroit Tiger Sharks. We've got the bases loaded. And the top of the lineup, Kong, is coming up to bat. He's got 3 home runs in this game. You've got to walk him. You've got to walk him. You can't take any chances. You've got to just walk in the tying run. That's the way I see it. But instead, he's going to try to pitch. He's going to try to pitch to him. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous here in the Fun Classic. And then 1-run game. The tying run is on third. Go-ahead run on second. All Kong needs is a single to tie up this game, but he's got home run power, and he will try to hit this pitch out of the park. Instead, he grounds out to second base. Rivers got it and throws him out. The game's over. Your champions of fun baseball, the St. Louis Birdy Birds, win a close one, 9-8. And we thank you for enjoying this game. The Fun Classic is funtastic.